The Arab world in the 50s and 60s went towards what's sometimes called Arab socialism, or at least secular, often military regimes, and they didn't do very well, and they degenerated into despotisms. And there's been despotisms now for some years. And there's the Saudi version of that, which is that the oil wealth can be shared out among an enormous royal family and then on their clients and dependents, so you actually buy the loyalty of much of the population, and you don't have to tax them because you're getting the oil revenue. Well, that's a stable system of rule, of despotic rule. But in countries like Egypt, it's not like that. And the degeneration there led to despots and to Mubarak. And there you have a characteristic pattern of despotism in a contemporary developing world, which is that the regime appropriates the profits of local capitalism, you know, the role of the state or of people who are in the state as the main capitalists adds another discontent to people who are outside of that. Despots have trouble with the military. They don't always trust the military. Like Roman emperors, they set up Praetorian guards, and that has characteristically taken the form of police, of militarized police. And in Egypt, what happened was the security police were part of the spoil system, but the military, by and large, was not. And the military was getting discontented. So you have popular discontent about political despotism and also economic corruption. And at the same time, you have a military unwilling to save the regime. So what Egypt is left with now is both of these parties are there, still locked in a kind of embrace, but obviously not wanting the same things, but the old regime gone. I think a large amount of that was also the case in Tunisia. And clearly there was a wave of influence across different cases, just as there's been waves of revolution around the end of the First World War from Russia, Second World War from China through Asia, and this is a wave of would-be political revolutions. I mean, the Arab Spring is a kind of, it's obviously a very positive sign, but of course the outcomes will be varied. Some of them will be quite benign outcomes, others might be terrible, worse than what was there before.